Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hard work feels good. I'm going to show you how to tackle firewood, chainsawing, and more while I share my skills with you. Join me in achieving small accomplishments as part of the bigger picture. It feels good. Give it a try. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Hard work feels good. Today we're going to power wash and start prepping the trailer. Once I power wash it, clean it up, I want to see if there's a couple other spots. I got some welding to do, and I want to try to get that done. I got my little tiny power washer going. Don't forget, when you start a power washer, don't forget if you got gas powered, check your oil. Make sure you got fuel in it. Make sure the water's on and filled up in the pump before you start it, because the last thing you want to do is start it without the water in it and then ruin the pump. So all right, here we go. I also got my hearing protection on. Alright guys, I gotta tune that up. That doesn't sound too good. I gotta play with that. I haven't used that power washer in over a year. We'll add that to the list. Alright, let me reposition cameras and let's start getting ready to do some welding. I'm gonna push it up into the sun. This will dry super fast. Today we're gonna be cutting out some pieces that are rotted, and we're gonna weld in some new flat bar. And so I'm using my Lincoln welder, and I'm just using Drill Master. I got this from Harbor Freight for like a couple bucks, and it's been I can't believe how long it's lasted. And so here we go. I'm gonna cut up some metal first, measure everything up, and then I'll go from there. Oh, don't forget, you need hearing protection when doing this, and a marker helps. Fucking destroyed that thing.
Alright guys, well I'm not great at welding, grinding, or cutting metal. That's actually one of the first times I've ever done that. You can see I struggled. You know, I messed the wheel up, but I got plenty of other wheels. Learning for a steady hand. Make sure you wear your gloves at all times. That's important. Now I got magnets, which as you can see, I put a magnet on to make it level. So I cut the hole bigger than the piece of metal so that the welds have a place to go. Again, I'm not a welding expert. This is actually the second project that I did welding. This was actually the first one. Someone showed me how to do it, and I'm working on number 2. or number 3. So with that being said, get yourself, again, I go into Harbor Freight just so I can get stuff to see if I'm good at it. Save myself some money, got the cheap stuff, it's still good. And go from there. I bought a used Lincoln welder. I had one of my buddies who builds cars for a living come over and look at it, and he said it's really good. It's an older model, but it's really good. He liked it. He welded with it. He said it welds really good. So you got to worry about, you know, your ABCD, which is the amount of volts that you're using, and then the wire speed. You need to play with all those, the thickness of the metal that you're welding, the heat, the amperage, etc. All that comes into play. Figured it out for this trailer. It's about an 1/8 inch thick, so we're set for C 2.5 for welding. So we're gonna get started. That one piece is lined up good. As you can see on the GoPro, I got the magnet holding it perfect. And don't forget, you need a wire brush. I'm not using gas. I'm using the flux with the wire all in one, which is a good way to start out learning how to weld. This way you don't have to worry about gas and this and that. Once I get it mastered, I'm gonna switch over to a bottle. It's supposed to be a lot better, welds better, etc. So this is a perfect project to learn on. It's a trailer. I'm not gonna be doing anything special. It's gonna be a yard trailer, but I'm learning how to weld, and that's the key, learning. So, all right, here we go. The other thing too is, guys, I took the grinder and I ground a spot here clean to metal so that my grounding is good, so I make good connection. Like I said, here's my my welder that I got it set up. Like I said, I looked at the chart and I figured it out that I'm C 2.5 based on the wiring and etc. Actually, I built this little cart for it, but that's it. Let's cut this clean. Actually, I'm gonna wheel this up a little bit. Okay, guys, so when you're welding, from what I've been taught so far, is you want to use like little circles, and just you want to listen to the sound, and you want to listen for popping, etc. If it's popping, you got to adjust the wire speed, maybe the heat, you know, the electricity power to it. But like I said, I think I got this dialed in pretty good. We'll give it a shot here. Alright, we'll wipe this clean. Let me adjust this. Okay, I think this one's all done. Obviously, we've got to come back and grind this clean, grind it flat. But I think that one's all set. We'll go over and we'll do the other one here. Okay, this one's lined up. It's got plenty of gap in there to take the weld. Probably a little bit too much of a gap, but that's okay. We can fill it in. Yeah, good. That one came out a lot better so far, guys. I got a big gap here on one side. I gotta fill it in, so I gotta build it up. Alright guys, I think I got that one. Let's let that cool down and I'll take a peek. Just gonna move it. I'm gonna plug into an extension cord so I can move the welder down to the other end. And guys, don't forget, when I'm done here, I'm gonna take the magnet and run the magnet underneath here, all the grindings and pieces, and last thing you want to do is get a so-called flat tire. So we'll run the magnet, the rolling magnet, over the driveway. That looks good. Start tacking it in so we can move the magnet, and then we can weld it. Okay, just throwing a couple tacks on there, guys, and then we're gonna have to fill in again. We'll have to pass over that again, guys. brush it. Okay. Alright guys, all we got to do now is grind all these down clean. I got to get a new wheel, and welds didn't come out that bad. You know, if it doesn't come out good, all you got to do is grind it down and redo it. So that's what I'm going to end up doing, is grinding it down, clean it up. And if I got to touch it up, I got to touch it up. So that's where we're at. So as you can see, trailer's coming along pretty good. I'm beat. That's tedious, and I'm not good at it. Like I said, that was doing number 2 or number 3, 4, and 5. That's I just started welding. So hopefully it'll get better. Don't beat me up too much in the comments, but if you got tips, I'd love to hear the tips, man. You know, like I said, I'm a brand new welder. But all right, don't forget to like, subscribe, let me know what you think, drop me a comment, and most important, don't forget, hard work feels good. I mean, I'm saving myself quite a bit of money doing this myself, and you know, it's going to be a yard trailer. It's not going to be something I'm going to be transporting major stuff on. So all right, until next time guys, don't forget, hard work feels good. Give it a try. See ya.